Greetings, programs. I am Kilter, your DM for tonight's Adventures League game for the Daddy Warbucks D&D community. If you want to learn more about D&D and Adventures Leagues, please check out the panels below the stream or the link shown. Um, yep, all the information is down below the stream. If you want to join, also please feel free to hang out in the chat and play some mini games. With that, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's game. So let's go ahead and get character introductions. I'll go ahead and pop your token up on the screen and give me a brief introduction about your character.
Cool. I'm going to be playing Subutai. He's a urchin ranger from Baldur's. He was forging outside of Baldur's Gate when he heard about El Terrell Fall. He helped some refugees get back in. He's wearing some scale mail under some furs. You notice a long, and he's got eyes of the eagle.
Kiva is a half-elf warlock. Him and his sister lost their parents when young, so his sister went down the line of a paladin, but he chose the side of a warlock. But then she tried to save him, so now he's torn between the Raven Queen and soon the goddess of love and beauty. So now he is divided between healing and doing damage.
Solus is a Levistus tiefling, so his heritage is a little bit colder, more chilly. When you walk past him, you feel a little bit cooler. He seems to be pretty easygoing. He's a bard. Has a rapier, but almost doesn't know how to use it. But always out for a good time.
Widge is another poorly dressed man from the streets with a simple little leer. He is an Order of the Gauntlet member and persistently hungry. Because he's a good bunch, obviously.
Hello. Hello, my name is Bambiata Busterbine, and I'm here to gain power because my lord demanded me. My divine lord Ilharbok. I'm a bit of a fighter, so...
Alistair is a dex fighter. He's got a nice big old longbow on his back with some leathers. He kind of makes his way across just going town to town, picking up odd jobs here and there, and just making ends meet.
Varkas is a former pirate turned adventurer. The only reason he turned away from his life of piracy was because the ship that he was on sank, and along with half of the crew. He and a few members survived, but it's just not the same. So he figured he'd make his way adventuring. Plenty of blood to be had, plenty of plunder. It's near enough the same thing, just no.
All right. So previously, you guys have been given a prophecy by an old halfling and met up with a captain, Poppy, who has been dragging you guys around to help you out with kind of deciphering the prophecy as it goes. Let me share the handout with you guys. Alright, so as a refresher of the prophecy, a refresher of what Poppy looks like. Okay, so on the second part of the prophecy, the eyes of the goblins, keeper of wrath, its power grinds with every dawn. Barley and statue, its challenge no path. Through rage they become its dawn. Poppy says if you want to deal with goblins, it's probably best to go to the city of Lehigh, just south of Cauldron. And you guys set sail towards the port, and she tells you it's Lehigh is pretty much straight down the path of the high road, the High King's Road, and you can't really miss it. Just start to head south, and it'll be within the forest.
So does that mean we're sailing a bit and then getting on the high road?
No, you guys have already been sailing. You would have come back from the last high rock towards the city where you guys actually started and got the prophecy. You're at dock, and then now starting to head down the high road.
Okay.
Okay. My character looks bored and ready for a battle. Almost bloodthirst.
All right, so as you guys are heading towards Lehigh in the hopes of understanding this part of the prophecy, you come around a bend in the road where a wagon has been overturned. You can see a folkman underneath it. He doesn't seem to be moving, and you can see a small pool of blood near him.
I'd like to mosey up to him.
I shall accompany the mosey and assist.
there
I'll
any
look
trade?
out for bad.
I'm going to go and see what someone.
There any cover near here?
Yes, there are some woods. Go ahead and put your tokens onto a map. Should attempt to. Everybody who's looking out, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
It's only if you're looking out away from the tipped carriage. Is that right?
Well, yeah. If you're checking out or being kind of looking as you're walking up.
Just checking out the carriage.
All right. So roll 20 is not connected for me. So give me a second till it jumps back on. There we go. All right. As you kind of approach, underneath the wagon, it's dark, but you can see some red, small, like beady red light.
What's that under the carriage?
Yes, underneath the carriage. As you guys are approaching, you kind of see that.
Okay. Yeah, let's head over and take a peek.
All right. As soon as you get close, you hear a noise, and two goblins jump out from underneath the cage or the wagon.
Time to hack them up.
also hear in the distance a couple of rustling around the trees as well.
That was my plan.
All right, so go ahead and everyone roll initiative. Not surprised, so. Two, three, 6.
Please put the combat track on, please.
So I'm not there. All right, so looks like the goblins are actually the fastest. It's 2 up. This one comes out from trees. All right, so go ahead and do the first 2 up close here. Scimitar attacks.
Incidentally, that one does hit anyway, but my AC is actually 17 because of the dual wielder feat. It's not doesn't have it factored in.
Okay. And then the second one, goblin next to you. There we go. All right, hungry. Goblin off the side is shooting it with a short bow.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
All right, let me check the range. Solace, the next one's going to shoot at you. You will have cover +2. That definitely misses.
All right. Well,
Varkas.
I guess first of all, I'm going to attack the one that stabbed. Swing on through with the old bat.
It is able to dodge out of the way.
Okay. Following that, I'm going to swing same one with. Oh, damn it! That's unfortunate.
Okay.
All right. I did not like getting shot, but I will be casting Sleep centered about back here somewhere just to catch the 2 goblins that are under the cart.
Okay.
My save DC is 13.
There's no save DC on.
Yeah,
Sleep.
it's dice roll.
Oh, right. Forgot. Even better. Will that roll automatically, or do I need to do the 5d8?
It looks like you have to do the 5d8.
I think if you roll it from the front of your sheet, it should turn it. It should have it as like an attack.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, so both of them fall unconscious.
Okay, and then I'd like to move up and try to crawl under the carriage as well to get cover.
Okay.
So I am prone.
All right.
And that's it. Oh, and I whisper to the other guys, don't attack them. They're out.
Also, if you'd cast it, well, you cast it back here to get these two and sort of not get me. That would include this one as well, then.
Oh, all right. So he is asleep as well then.
Thank you for mapping. I didn't even know he was there.
Pirate perception.
I forgot I have a sleep marker. All right.
Which is not at all concerned about digging into the muddy part of the dirt. That is totally home for him.
All right. If nothing else, don't forget to hit the check button or the next.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. Just makes it easier on me to know when the turn is over.
Yeah, I forgot where that end turn button went.
I'll go ahead and report you this time. Oh, never mind. You got it.
All right, Alistair will step up, get a better view here before letting off an arrow at the goblin to his right.
Yes, that does connect. You see him kind of fold over in pain, but he doesn't go down.
Alrighty, well then I will be backing up just a little bit, and then I will end my turn.
After seeing Alistair go after the goblin, Subutai kind of rests his bow up against the tree and takes a shot at the same.
And that does hit. Put that one down.
Excellent shot.
And then I'm going to take cover behind the tree.
Oh, okay. So, 5, 10, 15, 30. I'm curious. Do I even see that wolf behind the bush or tree?
If you can see the token, then yes, you can see.
Okay. I feel like I got some cover, making sure. Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna shoot him with my light crossbow for 10 damage.
Right, you see it howl in pain and start to limp a little as it's towards you.
Okay, I did hit the checkpoint, didn't
It may just be running a little slow. Busterbine.
Yet to see is a unconscious goblin alone, so I'm gonna attack it with my longer.
Sorry, which target was it?
This one.
Ah, okay. And that does hit, and you see him kind of just go limp.
Ah, good. I say, first kill of the day. This should be interesting.
All right, so I saw one of my companions attack something which I can't see. Out of interest, these rocks in front of me, is it like a ledge, or does the ground go uneven, or is it flat ground with just bits of rock?
It's just flat ground with a couple of flat rocks like laying there.
Okay, so I'm just going to move behind a rock. And I will cast Ray of Frost. Holding my attack, Ray of Frost cantrip for the first active enemy moving around that I see.
Okay. All right, so see wolves kind of start hobbling out. This one hobbles towards you guys, so go ahead and cast your Rare Frost if you like.
Yep, I shall. Wow. I'm a class 8.
Sadly, it doesn't seem to be affected by it. 15, 20, 35. So, yeah. All right, so they continue moving towards you guys. Each is going to attempt to make a bite. First, we'll go on Solace. Next on Night.
Today's not my day. All low rolls for me and all good rolls for them.
Yikes.
Ooh, wow.
No, not Kiva.
All right, so the goblins are unconscious still, so.
All right, Vargas is gonna step down, and I guess we'll start out with an
Oh.
side roll though.
You were attacking the wolf, you said?
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Still up, I see. If it's still up, I'll attack it with a long.
Yes, it is still up.
Oh,
One extreme to the other.
All right, Widge will go over to here to stand up, and then Eldritch Blast the nearest wolf, and then go back around to the other side.
Sounds good. Oh, crap, sorry, I hit that for you. That does
works.
hit.
It's
Yep.
fine.
Oh, no, go ahead and roll. I'm not going to take your... All right, you see it collapse.
Okay.
All right.
I am done, by the way.
Yep. All right, Alisar.
Just to let the next
Right.
person know.
I will take a shot at the wolf right in front of Kiva.
All right, that one just misses.
All right. Then I will reposition, and that will be it.
Duh.
That will connect. The other wolf down.
And then I hide behind my tree again.
All right.
Okay, I see the wolf. I go, wolves. Because he seems bored. He's going, He talks to one person on the other shoulder. He looks at the other shoulder, talks to another person, and he goes, fine. He's got a sacred flame. This one.
All right.
Then we just fight it for the list. Ooh, max damage. But watch it while I pass.
I don't believe he's conscious to have a dex save.
yeah, he would just fail and take it.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so unfortunately, that is not enough to kill him. So you see him start to shake. Anything else?
No, that's fine. Damn, took a long.
Yeah.
I put on a bloodthirsty smile and attack this one.
All right.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yes.
That's end of my turn.
Stupid disadvantage.
You hit the button to finish it up on the.
Yeah, I think it's just taking a little bit of time to react.
All right, the one that's woken up, I shall ray of frost. Oh wait, he's still prone, isn't he?
Yes.
I'll viciously mock him. So he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, he fails. And that is
Take
enough
3 points of damage.
to end him.
I'm also going to move a little bit. Just probably find a bit more cover.
We might need to talk to.
All right, I'm good.
All right, and the goblin is still unconscious. I was going to say, is anybody going to try to outright kill him, or did you want to
Yeah,
converse?
yeah. Actually, Varka says, "Well, if you wanted to talk to one, you should have kept one of the others alive. This little bastard stabbed me, and now he's gonna." So going with the and I guess that.
He is still moving.
Oh, actually, he's unconscious, so it would do another D8 damage because it'd be crit.
Ah, all right. Yep, you are able to end that one.
And then I'll finish it off with a.
Right, so I believe that takes us out of combat.
Can we investigate the carts and the bodies? And also, was there another body that belonged to the cart originally?
Yes, there was the human kind of stuck under it.
So have a look, see how long ago it occurred, if there's any notes or something.
All right. Searching around, you see that it looks like the wagon has been ransacked already. It looks like it's been here a couple of days. Blood's really dark and kind of absorbed into the ground.
Hey guys, do you mind if we rest for an hour? I've taken a beating like you have no idea.
Oh, I have some idea.
Or is there a town very nearby to us?
Well, I mean, it might take us a little bit to sort through what's on this cart and what happened to this guy. So anybody who needs to can rest during that time.
I'll just climb up a tree and keep lookout.
I'm getting into the cart and finding just a nice soft spot to rest. If anybody wants to come near, who's taking a rest, I can give them Song of Rest, which will give you an extra D6 hit points if you spend your hit die.
All right, so you guys.
all
I guess
good?
I guess I will rest while other folks search around again.
I mean, as long as we're only doing light activity, we can still be doing stuff while taking a short rest. We don't have to fall asleep or anything. So I'm going to be poking through the cart and everything like that. It's still, only light activity.
Right.
And I'll just get back my only pack magic slot back using it.
All right. You do like looking around. You can find that it looks like it's been set up as an ambush site for a little while. You can see tracks around the area. You don't, in the hour that you guys are resting, you don't really see any other travelers or anything. Nothing comes out of the woods looking for.
Wow.
So what was on this cart then?
You're not really sure. Most of it had already been picked over. It looks like the goblins have already taken everything of value. I mean, there's a couple of things of like hay or small strands of cloth and things. It looks like it may have been the guy was traveling, a small merchant or something, possibly.
Okay. Well, once we're all rested up, we can, I guess, continue.
All right. So, you guys travel again, heading down the High Kings Road for a while. You see that the forest is very dense. A little bit of sunlight and stuff gets through. It takes a good portion of the day to get through the path, but by the time the sun starts to go down behind the trees, you happen upon a village, the village of Lehigh. And it's a pretty large village. You don't really, as you're approaching, you don't really see a whole lot going on in this late hour, but the village is quiet except for what looks to be one spot where you can start to hear the sounds of singing and merriment. Looks to be the biggest or the main inn in the village. You approach, you see a sign outside that says the Silver Eye.
Big smile on his face. Varkas makes his way in. Time for a drink, lads.
Yes, I would really
along
go
with-
for one.
As the second in the door.
Which kind of edges in and tries not to draw notice and find a table somewhere in the corner in the dark. Been kicked out of too many bars before.
All right, and this looks like your typical tavern. In most inns, you see a lot of people sitting around having evening meal. Looks to be a lot of travelers. Stuff just trying to relax after a long day of travel. Drinks are flowing. There seems to be food in abundance. The owner of the tavern, Bran, greets you from behind the bar and says, please have a seat. Barmaid will be around to get any orders you may need. Enjoy yourself. Take a load off. If you need rooms or anything like that, we do have that as well.
Excuse me, barkeeper. Could I ask you, was there a goblin problem you're having around this area of late?
Yes, there has been rumors and stories of goblins kind of attacking, actually throughout most of the Isles, it would seem.
And how long ago did that occur?
Rumors have been going on for a couple of months now.
And has anybody come in here recently who has been interested in these goblins besides ourselves?
No, most of the individuals have come through unscathed. Haven't heard many actual stories as of late, but there is one in the bar, and he kind of gestures with his eyes towards an individual in the corner. She seems to be talking to like children and some of the other individuals in the bar.
I request 2 mugs of ale.
Oh, very well. I will have the barmaid bring those over.
Thank you.
And just my last question. So, DM, I describe the dead body we found on the road and go, does that person belong to anyone? Or somebody should know that let their family know?
The description doesn't ring a bell to me, but we do have a lot of travelers going through. I guess if anybody does come asking, we can let them know. I can have the city or the village, a couple of people go out and look, maybe retrieve the body and everything later on.
All right, thank you very much. DM, I go and join some more party members just to hang out and rest. Though I'll pull out my harp and just give it a few, strums, whatever.
All right.
If there's a table with some food leftovers that someone seems to have vacated, I will grab those.
Okay.
And
Vargas
slide 'em
calls
over.
for ale and lots of it.
All right. So a barmaid does come over, starts to take everybody's order and gets you guys settled in at a table and your food and drinks. And as soon as the barmaid leaves, the halfling, dressed in earth tones and carrying a ornately carved staff, walks over to your table. She says, "I'm sorry to intrude, but I was hoping I could speak with you about a matter of some urgency."
What's that?
Well, I am a Tona.
Just one moment. You come to this table wanting our attention, you better be bringing something. A round of ale on this one here.
She kind of glances around and looks over and gives a nod to the bartender. She says, as I was saying, my name is Tona. I am the great druid of Oleron. My grove is just to the west of Lehigh, and lately I've been spending a lot of time in the village as it has been attacks in the surrounding area. Attacks by a tribe of goblins led by a hobgoblin named Bolklak. You see, these attacks have become more vicious and frequent. I fear the village may be in danger soon, but there are rumors that said Bolak has a magic that is increasing the viciousness of his goblins and somehow making them follow him without any question.
Any estimates on how large this party of his is?
Sadly, no. If he is able to control goblins, he may be adding to his numbers daily. But there has also been a new tribe sighted. I've heard that they actually oppose his clan. And I think that's maybe some of the rumors of the skirmishes I've heard around this area.
I see.
That could
I
be promising.
I got a guilty smile. I say, ooh, some murderous goblins, you say. Can't wait to kill them. Yeah.
She says, if they are of Bolak's clan, then that may come down to it. I truly am asking if you would go to the old cave system deep into the forest where I've heard his hideout is, and stop him, or at least secure this item that is bolstering the goblins. It's magic that should not be in the hands of those out to hurt others.
Question, if I may.
Sure.
Is there a way to recognize the specific group of goblins that we're after? Do they have anything that we would be able to see?
I've heard tales that they seem to be more aggressive, almost as if they're foaming at the mouth, and their eyes have been said to glow a bright red.
That's not normal for goblins?
That's good. That's good. We should be able to tell those apart.
Sure. I would do the endeavor, but one condition. That is that you pay for my ale for this night.
Yes, surely. If you are able to complete the task, I will definitely pay for whatever ale that you spend this evening.
Ha! I'm going to hold you to that.
My character's a heavy drinker.
Very well, but
I can only drink ale inside soup, so I will be getting a bread bowl with ale.
It'll be tea for me. Thank you.
yes, well,
Stick with the glass of water.
that is fine. But remember, I will only pay if you succeed. So,
What
Do you
can you tell
require
us
anything
about
as
this
proof?
other tribe of goblins?
sadly, not much. They've just recently heard of them. They had not been much information on them lately.
Do you require anything as proof of the deed is done?
Please just return the item that he has.
Okay.
Well, if we are in agreement, then I shall leave you to your food and drink. And with that, she kind of tips her head, turns around, and goes back to telling stories to the children or younger crowds that may be in the tavern.
Shall we go deal with the foam mouth goblins now?
Did you say it was almost dark?
Yes, the sun is by this time gone down behind the trees, and it is becoming night.
Maybe at dawn.
I was about to say, having a look at the two of these, having their quite ample drinking, that's probably best to wait.
Anyway, I'm drunk.
Yes, we're well aware, friend.
The telltale sign that someone is drunk when they tell you they are.
Well, if she's paying his tab, that's not going to be a whole lot. We need to get our money's worth.
My
That's when we
character's
get back, so just remember that.
I think you guys might have missed on the subtle I'm only paying if you succeed.
Yeah,
So right now you're paying for it. And I'm assuming you're going to have to pay. I'm assuming you're going to have to pay the barkeep when you leave, and she'll only reimburse you when we go when we actually sort the issue out.
And you go ahead and assume that, young lad. And Barkus gets up, finishes his drink, and walks out the bar.
All right.
Now, would the alcohol impose a disadvantage with my bell?
Pirates. And I follow outside.
All right. So are you guys going to wait till morning, or are you going to go now?
I think we're going to wait till morning. I think that would be best.
Oh, if we're waiting until morning, then I don't walk out. I just continue drinking.
Okay. I'm slightly confused by that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just go get some
Okay.
fresh air, then I return.
Yeah. I also drink massively.
All right. So go ahead and drink to your heart's content and take the benefit of a long rest. All right. So throughout the night, you guys do actually get directions to the cave from the Great Druid. She kind of draws you a map that points out how to get there. Most of the day or morning starts out when you start your traveling, and it's a fairly normal day. Kind of still overcast because of the trees and the dense of the forest. But about mid-morning, just when you're probably gonna maybe take a break to have a small snack or something, you can hear in the distance sounds like a small skirmish may be happening. You can hear the ringing of iron on iron.
I think that can wait. I continue to munch
Yeah,
on my leftovers.
I start moving that way, but trying to tiptoe.
I think I'm
There's
too
time for that later.
hungover.
I mean, I definitely would like to get to look.
I think I'm too hungover to even care.
Jesus.
All right. So as you guys kind of make your way towards the sound, you can stay pretty well hidden in the distance through the trees. You see a small opening that has looks like two groups of goblins battling each other. One of them looks to have four goblins and what you believe to be a bugbear. Then there's another set of goblins, about four of them, and what looks to be a hobgoblin.
Any of them foaming?
From
Red
this
eyes?
distance, you really can't tell.
Marcus calls out, "Well, time to collect some heads, lads," and draws his weapons and starts moving over.
How far are we?
Let me go ahead and move you guys to a map, and I can show you a distance.
Yeah, Subutai just wants to sneak up to cover somewhere.
Yeah, I want to at least go 150 feet away from them. 120 feet away from them.
All right. So you can be back in the distance at the edge of the map that I put you on. So you guys are still kind of in the thick of it.
I can see my token, but everything's black.
Correct. Same.
Yep.
Same.
Hold on. I gotta put on the global lighting. It is daylight.
Thank goodness.
There you go. That should be a little bit.
Don't we want to let them fight it out and then just get who's ever left at the
Where's the
Yes,
fun in that?
I'd like
Well,
to
I'm
figure out
eating.
who.
Would a 15 passive perception notice anything I look like the bad guys and were friendly?
It's kind of really hard to tell from the distance that you guys are if they have anything out of the ordinary. They both kind of just look very similar. You can see a couple of them have a little bit stronger builds, maybe, or the bugbear and everything. The hobgoblin, you can tell the difference about that, but the rest of the goblins look to be the same at this distance.
Okay, can I look at this one to see if there's any difference?
The bugbear from the far distance, you cannot. But as you guys approach,
Marcus is just he's moving in. He's ready to join.
all right. So we'll go ahead and roll initiative here. Can choose what they would like to do after that.
I can't roll decent today.
Looks like I can. All right, so you see the bugbear just hack right through the goblin in front of him. Knight, you are up.
Let's see. I saw the hobgoblin, the bugbear going.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant bugbear.
I know you're confused. I was like, oh, that's a bug. All right, I'm gonna pull my weapon from my back, aim at him, and shoot.
Shooting at the bugbear?
That's gonna miss. I already know they're hasty.
No problem. Just make sure I
And
can
I'll
keep
end my turn.
All right, so the hobgoblin, you see kind of swing at the goblin in front of him, and it looks like it hits him pretty good, but doesn't actually put it down.
All I know is I don't like the bugbear. Sorry, the hobgoblin. So I am going to fairy fire a nice group.
Oh,
Fairy fires 20
yeah. I just want to get basically these 4 guys. And my apologies to the red one because I don't know any better.
All right, I'm sorry. Can you point them out again? I was looking for a template that I don't have.
Basically that.
Oh, okay. That works. So, let's see.
And DC 13 again.
Sorry, I thought I had a macro set up that doesn't look. All right, give me 1 second to do it.
I don't want to hit all of them this way. Yellow box off to the side.
So the goblin's going from top to bottom. 3 fail.
And there will be a nice red glowing light over the 3 goblins that failed there. As a bonus action, I am going to give this person Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Now, go see what you can do.
Barkers will do just. What's the inspiration? Is it D6?
Yeah.
let us know which ones are.
Foaming.
They're goblins. We kill all.
Some of them are red.
Kill the hobgoblin.
All right. So Barkis is going to move in. He has every intention of attacking all of them, unless he specifically sees people that he knows to be his. So just letting you know. So I'll come to this. Okay, go ahead. Oof. Follow it with the sword. I'm going to use some bardic on that.
All right. With the bardic inspiration, that will connect.
Okay. And that's it.
All right, Alistair is going to take his time and point his bow at the first bright, shiny, red silhouetted goblin he sees, and will fire.
All right. So, and the arrow just barely connects, but does a good bit of damage putting it.
Right, and that will be all.
Oh, and yes, you do see red eyes and frothing at the mouth, and the ones that are shaded red when you get closer.
Okay, so I guess I'd call out the bugbear and these ones here. They're the frothy.
Oh, oops. Should have let me finish lunch.
Which ones?
It's fine. We'll chop them all up and sort them out.
Yeah, so you see the goblins kind of attack the one in front here, but misses. The other one here goes up against the bugbear, misses. The other red one cleaves through the one on the bottom. And that is the goblin's turn.
Super Top peeks his head around. Meanwhile, he's watching Varkas swing, so that's the one he wants. Any luck?
No, the arrow does go wide.
Daggum. I'm high behind the tree again. That's my turn.
And blaster behind.
I say, I got a battle today. I attack this one. Mm.
And did you point the one with the fairy fire?
No, this one.
Oh, okay, so the boss. Got it. All right, yep, that one goes wide as well.
Okay.
All right, so the goblin boss. It's going to make its first attack at the goblin in front of it. And misses. But then go ahead and turn around and attack target. Looks like it misses.
Yep.
Right.
I'm not entirely sure why we're attacking anybody.
Probably we're hangry.
All right, so I'll move. This dude over here, is he fairy-fied or is
No, he is not.
Alright, I'll take a ray of frost at him. I think he's just in range 60 foot.
You do know that
And,
I pointed out that all the red shaded ones are the ones that are frothing at the mouth, not the other ones.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to keep those ones alive.
No. That was not the
Who said
story.
no?
Well,
That was-
his
that
character
was-
may actually think that, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was confused. I'm not entirely sure why I was, but yeah.
That's okay. I mean, if you're asking, I would answer. If you're not answering,
I'm asking. I'm
yeah.
asking. I was asking, so I'm still asking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool,
the ones that are
yeah.
talking at the mouth are like going crazy and like attacking people and stuff like that. They're the sort of the crazy ones that are under the control of this dude, whereas the other
Yeah.
ones are just a group of goblins that live in the area.
That was our mission, basically.
Wait, which dude?
Some
You said under the control.
guy, yeah, some guy that has.
He's not on the
has a
battlefield.
magic, no, just there's a guy that has that's sort of taken control of the minds of a whole bunch of goblinoids and is like using them to attack people and do lots of crazy stuff. That's why we're after the
All right.
frothing mouth goblins.
Thanks for setting me straight. So one of these guys in the fairy fires is a frothing goblin. Is that right?
Yep, the red one here.
All right. So that one down there, I'm going to Ray of Frost. I'm gonna call 16.
Yep. And you see it fall over, shivering until it stops moving.
All right, and then I'll pass when I find.
Alright, so the bugbear moves up. And brings out his morning star and swings it towards you. And misses.
It'll thankfully miss.
Hobgoblin again moves up towards the other one. Hits him. Doesn't put him.
All right. I spin my weapon in a circle, and I'm gonna aim. Let's see here. Hit. And heal him for 5 points.
Alright.
And that will be my turn.
Hungry.
All right, I will call. Oh, sorry. We're trying to help, and fairy fire the other side. Trying to direct. There we go. Yep, just like that.
Alright, so bugbear. Remaining goblin.
What are these guys? A traveling circus?
We get the little go. Oh, I'm sorry, you rolled.
Sorry, it was just the first one.
Yep.
Alright, and you said it was DC 13, so they all are not glowing. Alright.
Okay, so no one is glowing because that's a concentration spell.
Gotcha.
And I will give Bardic Inspiration to the person next to me. Is that Solace? Is that what it says?
Yeah. I'm a bard, though. I don't know if that's more helpful than one of the guys who are shooting.
Too late.
Alright. Varkaz? Damn you and your names.
Varkas is not a difficult name.
Yeah. Dyslexic. Everything's difficult.
I call him pirate for short.
Yep, call him pirate. That's fine.
Works for me.
All right, so Varkas is going to go ahead and swing his axe at the.
That hits. Which one was it?
The hobgoblin.
Okay, you cut out towards the end
Sorry.
of it. The
Sorry.
bugbear.
Yeah, no, this one.
Oh, the boss.
Why is
Got
it
it.
pinging to the side? Yeah, sorry, the goblin boss. Yeah, I thought it was a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin's down at the bottom.
Oh, okay. No, I thought the goblin boss was a hobgoblin as well, because the token looks like a hobgoblin and not like a normal goblin.
No, he's like a goblin with arms.
Oh yeah, so it is. All right then.
Nice.
My mistake. And I'll go ahead and follow up with a longsword attack on.
That will miss.
Okay. Yep.
All right. I will lend an aid to Varkas, and we'll shoot the goblin boss.
All right, that will connect.
Right, and that'll be it for me.
See it fall to the ground. Hey, the soul. Oh no, there's one on each side. You see them charge towards each other, and the one that's frothing at the mouth just seems to hack down the other one. Goblin. But he misses his attack.
All right, so I swing my bow around the tree, and I yell, "Hobgoblin strong!" And I'm going to go for the one that's right in front of the
All right, that does hit.
trying to make friends. And then I'm going to go back behind.
And don't forget to roll damage. All right, so you put that one down. All right, Masturbine. That's shooting at the hobgoblin.
Is that one friendly?
You see that he doesn't seem to be foaming.
Oh, I didn't see him. Looks like all he had across. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Yeah, that hits and puts him down.
I say that's the first murder for the day.
Are all the foaming ones dead?
No, there's still a bugbear in front of.
Oh, he's foaming.
Yep.
All right, well then I will Ray of Frost. So he takes 3 hit points damage, and he has 10 feet. If he's less movement, not that it really matters. And lastly, where's Kiva Knight? So with Kiva Knight, I will give Bardic Inspiration. And then I'm going to find the next. Did I pass? I'm sure.
Yeah. Sorry, thought I had a token marker. But all right. So the bugbear, still in range, is going to attack the pirate. and completely miss. The hobgoblin you see kind of just stands back and surveys combat. He's over here, just looking and waiting.
I'm gonna get the bugbear. Spin my weapon, but instead of a bullet coming out, it's gonna be a elders, bro. And it looks like, and the beam looks like a raven attacking it.
Nice. All right, so you see the raven connect.
I go, by the power of the Raven Queen, you will die.
Another blast is going to come at him from Widge. And Widge gestures at the hobgoblin down here, and he says, "We got this. We got this. Just watch out for this guy." I point at him.
You see, kind of just has a respectful nod.
All right, gonna swing the axe. Gonna swing this. It's been a good day.
Just keep swinging.
Just keeps putting that shield up.
Yeah.
Just keep swinging, just keep swinging.
We will fire at the bugbear. See if we can't help him bring him down.
All right, that does connect. You see him kind of
Right,
grasp at his shoulder briefly.
Go for the shoulder.
All right, another arrow sinks into him.
Solace, don't attack the hob. I clicked the check mark, but
Yeah, just give it a
it's,
second.
it's the suspense.
All right, Blaster Bond, you're up.
I say let's shoot hard, guide my bolt as I attack him with my bow.
All right, and that one sadly goes wide.
Oh, okay. That's my turn.
Alright. Got a inspiration, Varkas. And somebody told me I need to shoot the hobgoblin. Is that what I was saying?
No.
Bugbear.
All right, shooting the bugbear.
On a crit, take 3 whole points of damage and negative 10 feet to move.
All right, the 3 is actually enough to put him down. Roll 20 catches up with me.
Justin.
You see, I know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously held back.
All right, so the hobgoblin shows no aggression towards you guys. Kind of just sets his weapon on the ground. So, are we continuing combat or?
No. If he's doing that, Barkers is quite happy to.
Else?
I'll stay in the forest.
I would just keep my weapon drawn at and point at him, just in case.
Subutai will start then comments say, well done.
All right, so go ahead and end combat. He says, well done. That blight, a tribe of Borax. I've been hunting them.
Well, you're welcome to hunt a little bit more. We're going to go find some more.
Oh, the cave where they stay is not far. Sadly, I do not believe I'm in the best of condition and may need to sit this out.
Just put some dirt on it.
That works. I've tried it.
Out of interest, do you know the layout of the cave, or how many there might be, or whether or not they have a boss who might be in there?
Yes, the boss is still there. I do not know exactly how many he has gathered to him, but they're definitely become more vicious. He was apparently given a magic item called the Goblinwrath. It grants blind devotion to any goblin under his command, bolsters their tenacity.
And the boss, besides having an artifact or some magical item, do you know anything else about him? Like what his skill set might be?
I believe he is a bugbear. He's relied a lot on the stone that he has, but I would not consider him a easy opponent.
So you mean he uses like martial prowess as opposed to spellcasting?
Yes.
Thank you.
Have you seen many of his followers in the cave? Would you happen to have an estimate on that?
No, unfortunately, I've not made it to his cave yet. We were on the way, but as my party has been finished, I think I will have to regain a little bit of composure and my forces if you are unsuccessful in the task.
My
Where's the cave?
friend, it is almost past lunchtime, which means we will be having lunch, which means we will go in well fed. And after snack time, they're going down.
I am glad to hear that. I do estimate that the hideout is in a small cave system. If you follow the deer run, you should happen upon.
Did any of them have anything of worth on them?
He kind of collected his goblins items, but the rest of them just kind of had really crappy makeshift weapons that have been beaten. They seem to be doing just as much damage as because of their kind of boost the stone has been giving.
Well, we can eat, but no fire. Let's go get into the trees, I guess, so he can have snack time.
Why not fire?
Lunchtime. You guys interrupted my lunch.
Second lunch, I get it. Oh,
This is first lunch.
All right. So can we skip past the lunch break and move on to the cave?
No, I want to role play that out.
All right, so he kind of nods to you guys and heads off while you sit down.
My character gives out an idea saying we should keep the stone to get minions for those who are crossed, for people who crossed us, or to give out to our lords.
Sounds. I'm gonna start looking at the trail.
All right. You guys start to follow the trail down a little ways. It's fairly easy. The goblins kind of left a direct path that you guys are able to follow. You finally arrive at a small set of caves in a clearing ahead. There looks to be two sentinels posted outside the cave, holding on to leashes with two wolves attached to it.
Puppies.
So you said there's lookouts on the outside?
Yeah, just outside the small mouth of the cave, you can see two goblins holding a leash.
So maybe half of us could go for one, and the other half go for the.
You have quite a bit of people with range weapons.
I think we might be able to surprise them if they haven't seen us yet.
That makes sense. We can sneak up on them or ambush them from afar.
I'm sorry, Varkas, but just give us point.
Wait, you want me to just stand here and do nothing?
You have a hand axe or a javelin?
I don't know, actually. I might have a job.
Digs through
I
his bag.
mean, I have a crossbow, but I never use.
Well, here's a perfect time to practice.
Wouldn't it be
chained
a
up
great
and-
day to murder someone with a crossbow? I think so. Right? I think so.
All right, so as you guys approach, are you attempting to do this stealthily or just gonna stand
We
off?
want
in
to try to
the
get the
distance?
drop on them. Well, we want to max range and surprise them if we can, I think.
All right, so go ahead and give me stealth checks. We'll go ahead and do a group stealth check. Whoa. Wow, really?
Of course.
There's still hope.
All right, so as you start to move in to get close to take a shot, you see the wolves turn in your direction and start kind of howling.
But I guess that bar inspiration didn't work. Okay.
Let them loose.
Well, the group as a whole didn't make it, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that's
All right. Axe and sword out. Let's.
All right. You see the goblins kind of pulling on the leash and moving into the caves.
Well, there's always plan B.
All right, so I'm going to switch you guys over to the map, then we'll roll initiative. Assuming you guys run up to the cave, so you can place yourselves anywhere outside the cave, however order you would like to go in.
Is the cave in total darkness?
It's dark again.
Oh man, I really should set that stuff up ahead of time, shouldn't I?
All good.
There you go.
So Subita would say he needs light if anybody can help.
Where's the entrance? Okay, cool. How long did it take us to get here, by the way? From
We'll say it took you following the trail. It was fairly easy, but it's going to take you. You're about probably 20 minutes away.
so including lunch, that's like an hour, right?
Well, hungry, how long would it take you to eat lunch?
This is like prison lunch. You eat it before someone takes it from you.
Okay. So, no, it'd probably be about 25, 30 minutes.
Okay, no worries.
So the bardic inspirations I dropped on the guys are both gone though then.
All right, so put yourselves outside the cave first. And I'll get everybody else's initiative.
Oh, we need initiative first. Sorry, my bad.
Is the token thing up? The initiative count?
No, not yet. I'm getting ready to move bad guys.
If we rolled it earlier, does it mean that we have to roll it again? Or
As long as you rolled it when it was on this page, you should be fine.
cool. No problem.
And of course, the API needs to be reset. Yay. All right, so let's try that again. There we go. All right, Hungry, looks like you're first to act.
All right, but not first to see what is going on in there because it is dark.
Yes, inside the cave there is no light.
Well, I guess I will cast dancing lights inside the cave. So I just will spread those out inside. So 4 lights, each setting 10-foot radius. So
They should be set up.
as a dancing. Oh, perfect.
Yep, and you should be able to control them.
I have issues with zooming. I'm going to step aside and be done after this. So I'm going to just hit close and turn.
Okay.
Are you moving them into the cave, the lights?
Yeah, I got to do that still.
Go ahead and start moving some of them as well.
Yeah, as I do that, I guess I was going to be able to see into the cave for a second. But is this just a long tunnel?
So far, that's what you see. Yep.
They could be spread out a little bit more because each one is a 10-foot radius. So it's basically 20 feet between them if I can. And the range was 120 feet, so I should be okay for that. All right, and then I will duck to the side, like I said. Okay, sorry.
No problem. Masturbine.
Ambient. Oh, we can't hear you.
I go here and try to shoot this one.
Okay. All right, that does connect.
That's my turn.
All right, hearing shots pop off. We're gonna run inside. And seeing that wolf, I will. Well, I probably actually can't do that. Never mind. All right, we'll sit here then. And I will ready my bow for anything that comes down the hallway.
Luckily, I've got dark vision.
All right. Hey, your turn.
Let's see where am I? There. 25. I have to end my turn right here.
All right. So, just to let you guys know, as you go into the cave, it smells of rotten meat and feces. You kind of peer into that room when you see it. You can see there's piles of straw and a couple of cages in the. Right.
Varkas is going to go ahead and look into the cave, really annoyed, and then it's not. Oh, now I did it. It skipped like a bunch.
Oh wow. Yeah. Let me fix that. Jeez, how many things you skip?
Yeah, a lot, it seems.
All right. So now I'll go ahead.
Well, when you reordered it, swapped me and Kiva around. So because Kiva was before me before, even though we've got the same initiative, so it's put Kiva again, but it's the goblins.
All right. All right. Now that that's all straightened out, goblins are gonna. Two of them are gonna step up and shoot Pastorbind with short bows. First shot.
I do see one of them. Could I release my shot as well?
Yes. All right, and you kill the other one before it's shot. It's now free. First one taking a bite. And missing. Solus, you're up.
I'm going to move because I can't see any. Wow. Still doesn't help.
Light in here.
I hate this dynamic lighting. Nope, still doesn't help. Yep, no, that made it worse.
Wow, how are you seeing into
It's something
that's
weird.
really weird.
Did something weird happen? Because now I don't see anybody and I don't know where and I don't see enemies either.
Alright, yeah, somehow you got through the wall.
Can I ask you something? Am I able to cast through, stop on another party member square, cast a spell, then move out of it?
Sure.
Alright, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to see an enemy, because the angles aren't there for me. Alright, so I'm going to stop on top of, I think, Barkus. I can see a wolf. That's all I can see. I mean, I can see my own party members, but just a wolf.
Okay.
And I will vicious mock it.
wisdom save, correct?
Oh, yep, sorry, wisdom. Sorry.
Alright, so it fails.
So he takes 2 points of psychic damage, has disadvantage on his next attack roll, and then I just move back. A pass. I'm also going AFK for 1 minute.
Sure thing.
Oh, nice. All of y'all need to.
That does connect.
Looking angry, I drop my belt and attack this one. I
Okay.
equip my sword. I drop my belt, equip my longsword, and attack this one.
Sure thing. Alright, that is enough to put the wolf down.
If you come closer, you'll end up like this one.
Paula Star.
All right. Let's see here. We're going to. We can't see that bloody wolf, so we're going to take a pop shot off at him.
Alright, that connects and puts him down.
And then I'm going to back out of the cave to open up some room for somebody a little more close range than me. And that's rolling.
Well, backing up out of the cave and right into my face. That'll be 15 to get to here. And I still don't really see anything. So 25, 30, I guess I will go to there. And I'm going to move the lights forward as a bonus. And I guess as my action, well, I don't know. I can kind of see a guy right here, so I will Eldritch Blast him.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? Let's go with Vicious Mockery. Wait, I don't have that. Never mind. Eldritch.
Yes, that will connect. And you see him fall to the ground.
Excellent. And I can't move around the dancing lights, so if you could help with that.
Yeah, I'm trying to collect them all.
Okay, cool, thanks. Or maybe you can just move like the one in the back to the front or something.
Alright, can everybody still see in the hallway?
Yep. I guess.
All right.
25. 30, I'm going, oh crap. I go, I'm going to go ahead and shoot this one. Point my rifle up and huzzah, I can't do anything else. I'm done. Let's see here.
Alright.
All right, Varkas will move to here, and then he'll start dashing. So that would put him at 30. 35, 45, 50. I'll get over here. Oh, is that goblin not there?
Yeah, he was dead. I just don't know why I
Oh,
didn't put the X on
okay.
him.
So that'll put me at 6. And that's it.
Oh, that was the goblin I was shooting at.
Yeah, you.
As he comes through, he just starts shoving everybody out of his way to like, get out of the damn way! God, I'm sick of waiting for you. Just knocking everybody to the side as he comes barreling through the hallway.
Hangry.
All right. So the one goblin's gonna run up towards you. Obviously, he's not too bright, but he's got those glowing red eyes. Swings his scimitar.
Oh God, I'll miss.
Right, and that's you can hear off in the distance, kind of like sounds echoing through the cave of more goblins. All right, so distance you can see one wolf corner, the other one bites out at you.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, so saving throw. All right. Solace, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move into the cave because I still can't see. Wow, and I still can't see. You really got this dynamic lighting up.
It's not that big of an area.
I can't see any enemies. So I'll move 4 spaces, 5, 6. I actually, yeah, I'd have to double move, I think, to get out of in front of Kiva. Are there people in front of Kiva?
No, it's an open area.
So Kiva is the furthest away from us.
That you can see, yes.
Well, I mean, of all the party companions that I've got around me,
Oh, yeah, the pirate's
there.
inside. You know he's gone ahead.
All right, I'll double move because I don't want to put myself in front of the line. I'm assuming that he would have taken care of stuff. Okay, there we go. Now I can see stuff. And so, what are these? Are those beds or cages? Are they?
Yeah, there are beds of hay and a couple of bedrolls, and then there's cages that you assume the wolves were kept in.
And there's no people in them. Okay. So I will spend my last bardic inspiration on Barkus, and then I'll finish my movement behind a cage. And I'll pass.
All right.
I'm going to have to dash as well. So that's about half of my dash. Hey, Solace, make her. I want to hug that wall. And that is my turn.
Oh, it's my. I unequip the sword and get my longbow. I think that's the only thing I can do.
Yeah, you should be able to equip your you said you're equipping your longbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a free interaction to do that.
Yeah. Go do that. That's my turn.
All right.
All right. Now we'll start working our way back in. And we will dash. Five. 55. All right, and I'll end here.
All right.
I will move up. That is 15. An Eldritch Blast. That dude.
All right.
And then I'm going to bonus action healing word on this person. Actually, I'm not going to do the healing word, but it looks like I'm going to miss on that Eldritch Blast.
Yes, the Eldritch Blast missed.
Can I tell what's on the east side of this room over there?
You can tell a couple of your companions had moved over that way, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there.
Can I stand in this rubble?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll move the lights again if that helps as my bone.
All right, let's see. Stand right there. Put my hand on his back. And oh wow, line 4. Oh, I roll 1. Wow, that's not really helpful.
It's more helpful than you think.
I was gonna say it's more than he had a minute ago.
All right, and my turn right there.
Okay, well, Varkas is going to go ahead and swing his axe at the wolf. Really? You know what?
You have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to use the bardic. Turn that into a 15 to hit.
You said you were attacking the wolf?
The wolf, yeah.
Yeah, so that hits.
Okay. And following that, I'll attack the wolf again.
All right, that hits again. Goes down.
Okay. Yep, that'll.
All right, so the goblin is going to go ahead, swipe with his scimitar.
Yep. See, 4 hit points was plenty. Give me back what I or what I was about to.
All right, and you can hear some noise and down the caves. Sounds like stuff's getting closer. The one wolf steps up. He's going to go ahead and bite. And miss. Solace, you're up.
All right. So I will healing word Varkas.
6.
Alright, and then I'll Ray of Frost the goblin. I'll step out, Ray of Frost and step.
Okay.
I assume that's it. So it takes 3 points of cold and has 10 feet less to his movement. And then I shall.
Sabotage.
Sabotage. You're up.
I duck down and then I fire at the.
Sorry, you cut off at the end for goblin.
Oh, I thought the wolf was down. But I'm going after the goblin anyways.
It's a new wolf.
So,
And you put the
all
goblin
right,
down.
and then I'm going to go back to my corner.
Okay, I move forward. Is this one dead?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
That one. No, sorry. There's one wolf left.
Oh, because that one has a cross underneath it, not on top of it.
Correct.
So alive. Ah,
Yep. Good shot, please.
with my longbow.
Okay.
Looks like failed.
All right. So that misses. Yep. Now the star. You're up.
So we're gonna step over to the back of the room, and then we'll draw our bow and fire at the wolf.
Okay. That hits.
And that's
Pretty
it.
bad.
Eldritch Blast.
This is.
And just want to make sure that the lights are where they're useful. Generally lighting the left side up, not the east side, but I don't know how to do that way. So that's it.
All right. Night.
Sorry, people are talking to me. I'm gonna go ahead and just lift my weapon up and stop. God damn, this thing got small. And just shoot him. Ugh. What, a 13 even hit a wolf?
It does, and you put the wolf down.
It was rapping anyway. We need to put him down anyway. And then are these are crates, correct?
They're cages. You can kind of gather that that's where they kept the wolves.
I'm just making sure nothing there, so I don't see anything right now.
All right, Marcus is going to move off. Okay. There are a lot of people there. More than he thought. So he is going to go ahead and take the dodge action.
All right, so the goblins kind of rush up. Can get you at a time. So swiping with a scimitar. Those are dead, so Saltless, you're up.
Okay, so I can't see anything, so I'll move. That's a passageway for. I'll leave 2 more. Alright, so I can see Varkas and 1 goblin. Yeah, there's not much I can do. I will drop a Dissident Whispers on that goblin. So DC 13. Alright, so he takes 11 points of psychic damage.
And then you see it.
That pretty much kills him, but doesn't.
Yeah, it goes down.
Alright, well, the other effect doesn't matter then. So, and I tell everybody I can't see anything else. And I think I just move 1 step back and then I'm done.
All right.
Okay. See nothing. So lost sight of the of Varkas. I take it he went down. I would have seen him do that.
Yeah, you would have seen him go down the tunnel.
Okay, so I can move there. I'm gonna dash. Ooh. And I stay there. I'm gonna hug that wall.
All right. You see a hobgoblin start to get a little bit closer. You do notice the stone around his neck. It's out his long.
Look out, Var.
It hits the wall next to you. Masturbine. Yep. You see a couple goblins in. And arrow goes wide.
Alright, we'll start making our way that way. And we look down the hallway, see a bunch of crowd of people. We'll step back and leave.
All right, hungry.
I don't see anything. I still don't see anything. I'm going to move the lights down the hallway.
All right.
And I don't know if that'll help me see anything. I can hope.
Probably not, since that whole hallway should be lit.
Okay. And then I'm going to say maybe pull back. And I will step back to here and dodge.
So that would be 20. So I guess I'll have to dash. Oh shit. Okay. How many movements is that? Yeah, well, either way, I can't go past him anyway. I do. How you doing? You wanna buy cookies?
Fuck. As you kind of push your way past him and get in front of the enemies that he's trying to fight. So he just goes ahead and barrels you out of the way.
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah.
So that'll take me to 20 feet to get to here. I'm going to go ahead and attack the...
All right. The one on the left or bottom?
the one on the...
Okay, he's dead.
All right, I'll take another step forward, and I'm going to attack the hobgoblin. The bone doesn't have...
Yep, he doesn't have his shield up.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. All right, so Goblin again is going to swing the pirate. And miss. Solace.
Alright, I'll move up to see what I can see. It's like worse. Wow, I can't even, I can see less than I can see. Alright. Still can't see anything. I can see one dead goblin and one of my dudes. Alright. It will have to be here. So, all in all, there is 2 dudes and a Varkas that I can see. Yeah, it's not great options. Alright, so I will drop a Dissident Whispers on the goblin close.
All right, so he is dead.
Alright. And then I pass my turn. I think yeah, no, nothing.
All right.
Good.
That hits.
Go.
Just out of interest, how many enemies are actually left? Is it
Just
one?
one left. And he is dropping a short bow, pulling a scimitar, and attacking.
Wait, this is the hobgoblin.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm
Yep.
wrong. So, longsword, two-handed.
Yeah, I could be massively screwing myself over here, but, you know. Oh, you suck so bad.
Well, here, we'll take the first roll. It was a 3 plus 3, so 6. He misses. There you go.
Yeah, that works for me.
You feel like it could have been a lot worse.
But that was exactly enough to knock me out.
All right.
I say let you all guide this boat and attack this one.
All right, that is enough to put him down.
Good.
All right. So you see a stone around his neck.
Yep, gonna pick that up.
Pretty much the rest of the cave, you can see he had set up to be kind of like a court, with tattered flags and banners hanging on the walls, enormous rug. There's a couple of different bed chambers or bed rolls and stuff there as well.
I'll head over to here with a pile of rocks. I'm gonna see if I can smash the stone.
Gonna see if I
thought
can.
that lady wanted us to bring it back to her.
No,
Not
she
that I
said-
can see you, but
She said that she wanted to. Well, it's end of combat, so we can all sort of catch up and everything. But she said she just didn't want it. She didn't want it putting in their hands.
No, she did actually.
Out of. Or did she want it for herself?
Yeah, she wanted to hold on
Yeah,
to it so
she did
nobody
want
could.
I don't trust her. I don't trust anybody under 5'4".
I didn't
All right.
catch how tall she was.
She was a halfling, so
Is there a chest here?
Yes, but it is actually empty.
Okay. All right. So I would give the place a once over to make sure we don't miss anything.
but unless anybody tries to stop me, I am going to try and smash the stone.
Yes, we would try to stop you.
There's gonna be a lot of open bar tabs
this thing-
otherwise.
This thing is dangerous. Let people control other people's minds and force them to fight against their kin and their brethren. It's a dangerous thing. It's safer if we just.
All right. So you guys, even if you do attempt to destroy it, it doesn't break.
Okay. If it doesn't break, then sure, fine. We'll give it back to the short woman.
As much as I agree with you, I also enjoy getting paid.
I am 4'8".
Hey guys, I found a cave.
I really like this map, by the way, and the lighting.
Yeah,
Nice.
I went through and colored the black and white one because it was horrible.
That's
I hate
really
just
good.
black and white light maps.
I liked all the maps. It was good.
All right. So you guys are able to make your way back, find the druid, and she thanks you for retrieving the gem. And you get the story award. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out my stream and then come back and give you guys all your rewards and everything. So, thank you all so much for playing.
Sweet.
Not, okay, hit the wrong screen, but all right, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed tonight's game, please follow, like. There are different ways to support the stream if you like. There's a wish list below. There's a Patreon that's listed, which helps me keep games, so Roll20 subscriptions, and helps improve my channels. If you'd also like to learn more about Adventure League or about D&D in general, check out the Daddy Warbucks channel. It's where we typically play. That link has been in the on the screen for the whole game, as also listed below in the chat. Again, thank you so much to all my players. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, end of life.